Assalamu alaikum warahmatullah. Today's lesson is Earth's process. So, as we know, the Earth wasn't always the same as we see it today. For example, we can see a mountain that wasn't there like 1,000 years ago, and maybe there was a mountain thousand years ago, but it isn't there today. So the Earth is continuously changing. And what do you think shaped the Earth? Many natural processes happens to change the earth, and some of the earth changes happen quickly, and these quick changes are not stable because they might cause people to die. So for example, we're going to take some quick changes of the earth, and we're going to see that these changes are unstable or not safe for people to be around. And there are changes for the earth. These are slow changes. And also people can change the earth, and we're going to see how can all of these happen. But this lesson today we're going to explain the quick changes of the earth. So first we will come to know that one of the shapes that can change the earth quickly is the volcano. So what are the volcanoes? Volcanoes are part of the surface of the earth. So they are part of the land. They are on the surface of the earth. Volcanoes are mountain, but these mountains have hole at the top. They're not like the mountains who have a pointed edge at the top, but the volcanoes have a hole at the top. So this hole is called the crater. The crater. So the crater is the hole at the top of the volcano, and the lava comes out of the crater. So what is the lava? The lava is the very, very hot liquid rocks that are coming from inside of the mountain. When do they come outside of the mountain? When they are under a very, very hard pressure inside. So they come outside the mountain. They flow outside the mountain. And how do they flow? They flow on the sides. So the volcano, unlike the other mountains, gets always higher and bigger because the lava comes outside the mountain, and they sit on the sides of the volcano, and they harden because now they are not a very hard pressure. They are on the top of the mountain, so they get solid, they harden, they become in the solid form now. So they become solid rocks, not liquid rocks like the lava inside the volcano. The next quick change that we can see is the earthquake. What is the earthquake? The earthquake is the sudden shake of the ground. How does it happen? The ground has many layers. We don't need to know their names now, but we need to know that the ground has many layers. It's not just the land that we walk on, but the ground has many layers. So these layers, the inside of them are on a very hard pressure because they push each other. So the land in down there is on in a very hard pressure. So as you can see here, this one is a liquid. So these are also rocks, but these rocks, because they are in a very hard pressure, they are in a liquid form. So you can call this magma. And because the layers of the ground push each other, they cause the ground to shake. So what is the earthquake? It's the sudden shake of the ground, and this shake can be very strong, so it's a strong earthquake, or the shake can be very light, so you cannot even feel that there is an earthquake. So this earthquake, if it's very strong, it changes the surface of the earth. As you can see, this is a road, but it is damaged because of the earthquake that came by it. Earthquakes can also cause buildings to fall. If the earthquakes are very strong, they might cause the buildings to fall down, and bridges and roads. They might cause large cracks on the ground. So this is a ground. but because there was an earthquake, the ground is cracked, as you can see in this picture. Another type of quick changes, these quick changes, as we said, are unstable because they might cause people to die because they are unsafe and they happen very quickly. So if you are next to a volcano or next to a flood or next to an earthquake, the changes might happen very quickly and they might cause very high damage. So the next type is the flood. Flood is a large amount of water that is on the places that were usually dry. For example, we walk on the road, we drive cars on the road on dry roads. But as you can see in this picture, this road is full of water. So this place is flooded because it has a very high level of water. The cars are sinking in the water, but usually this place should have been dry. So this is a flood. When does the flood happen? It happens when there are very heavy rain, when it rains for a very long time. So the place floods or it fills out with water, or when the river and lakes get overflowed. So if there is a river and lake and there are a lot of water on them, the water leaves the river or the lake and it goes to the land. So because there are a lot of water from the rain, it goes outside the border or goes outside the limit of the water and it goes on the land. So this is the flood. The next one is the landslide, and it causes a lot of damage. This is the hell as we normally know it. This is the side of the hell. But look, after a volcano, flood, or an earthquake, they might cause the side of the hell to fall down. This is called the landslide because the side of the hell or the mountain falls down because the flood or the volcano or an earthquake. All these things can cause the side of the hill or the mountain to fall down. And as you can see, it's very dangerous. It can fall down on houses or on cars or on people, so they might kill them. Why does the flood or heavy rain cause a landslide? If the water falls on the side of the mountain or the hill for very long. So as you can see, this hill is solid and it's tight. So the side of the hill is very solid. And as you can see, when the water falls down on it, it makes this land or this side of the hill loose. So as you can see, if it falls down on this side, it makes the land loose, so it falls down. It's not very tight as it was. It becomes loose, so it falls down.